Blockchain is the word on the street and everyone's lips. From finance to healthcare and logistics, the world's movers and shakers are racing to be the first to adopt blockchain as the most revolutionary technology since the internet. Hello guys, it's Manish Soni with Sarvid. I will take you through the futuristic world of blockchain and decentralization with most compelling use cases, whether it's tracking the supply chain of food or securing your digital identity. The future is now. Find out why decentralization is the next big disruption that will reshape the way humans live, work, and play for a better and more equitable world. Welcoming you to the decentralized future of file storage. Most of us, if not all, require storage for our pictures, documents, videos, and other digital content. When storage space on our local drive is maxed out, we have to move our content to the cloud on an external data server to save space. Cloud services such as Dropbox, Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive, and Amazon provide us such services, but at a cost. Prices can range anywhere from $140 a year for 2 terabytes with Dropbox to $120 a year for 1 terabyte with Google Drive. At an enterprise at national level, these costs can add up to significant amounts considering huge amount of data that is generated on daily basis. Costs are one thing, but centralized solutions and platforms such as Dropbox and Google Drive all have one problem, and that is they all present a single point of failure. This means that a data outrage could leave you without your file for hours or even permanently. It also means that a malicious attack could lead to data leaks and privacy breaches. Can you imagine Dropbox losing all your data or leaking user account details? Well, it happened. Back in 2012, a Dropbox hack saw the details of more than 68 million users leaked, including email addresses and passwords. Affected users were prompted to update their passwords, but the breach could not have led to far worse damage. In 2014, another Dropbox vulnerability saw individuals' mortgage applications and income tax returns exposed. But laws meant that Dropbox was not obligated to inform users of the data breach, even though it had compromised user privacy. However, even if these centralized services do hire an increasing number of cyber personnel in an attempt to tighten up their security, it still does not solve the problem. That's your privacy. Your files are never fully private with a service like Dropbox, because not only does Dropbox retain the right to access your file at any time, they also lack zero-knowledge encryption. Zero-knowledge encryption means that no one, not even the host such as Dropbox, has the key to your data. So what fixes all these problems? Yeah, you guessed it. Decentralized file storage. Decentralized file storage solutions work by storing your files across multiple computers or nodes on a decentralized network with no single point of failure or a single authority who has oversight of your files. These solutions provide benefits such as greater privacy, faster speeds, fairer market prices, and minimal file loss. While there are different blockchain-based file storage models, including hybrid solutions in the space that store your files both on and off a blockchain, this is how we are going to discuss the method in which a typical decentralized file storage works. Instead of a central server, your data is uploaded, split up or shredded, encrypted, and finally distributed across a robust worldwide network of nodes with competitive prices set among the various nodes. From individual users to large organizations, with unused disk space, anyone can sign up to be a node and rent storage to other users. Prices are set between renters and users, ensuring a fair free market driven rate. At the time of this video, renting 500 gigabytes of space from the Sarvid network, for example, costs about $2 or 150 rupees a month. Retrieving your file on a decentralized file system storage works much like other peer-to-peer clients. where you download fragments of your file from participating nodes across the network. Even if one of the nodes is offline, shreds of your file are replicated and saved across many other nodes so that it can always be accessed and reconstructed in full with no downtime. With extra copies of your file replicated and distributed throughout the network, you can be assured of little to almost no file loss. For example, files hosted on Servid are split into 30 pieces and geographically distributed. Only 10 segments of the files are needed to reconstruct the file again. This also means greater privacy because no single person holds your entire file, only fragments of it. And they have no idea to what they're storing. Data breaches would be impossible because not only the files are encrypted, they are distributed and secured across a network with no single attack point for hackers to compromise. Also, decentralized file storage means faster speed because users are not reliant on a central server point which might be located very far away. Instead, users will be accessing storage from peers that are nearby and efficient, resulting in higher transfer speeds. Like Oyo and Ola, decentralized file storage brings the sharing economy to your desktop. Users only pay for what they need and are not locked into one-size-fits-all subscription-based model, which leaves little flexibility for when data storage requirements increase or decrease and fluctuate. For enterprises, this is pay-as-you-rent model. It can result in significant cost saving. For all these compelling reasons above, competition is slowly but surely heating up in blockchain file storage space. IBM is entering the scene with its own hybrid, multi-cloud blockchain storage solution. However, is decentralized based file storage the future? I would give it a resounding yes. Would you rather trust your data with a single authority that can be hacked and leave you empty? Or would you rather put it in a total trustless environment backed up by zero-knowledge encryption and in hands of anonymous nodes spread all across the world? Decentralized file storage cuts out the middleman as gatekeepers of our sovereign data, returning back ownership, privacy, security, and at fairer market prices. Why put our data in hands of a few centralized servers when we can tap into unused storage capacities around the world, create new microeconomies, and protect our data from unnecessary censorship? Decentralized file storage can be the very backbone storage layer of new decentralized internet known as Web 3.0. If so, it will enable humanity's most valuable information, our historians, knowledge, and data to be stored in the hands of everyone and not just in hands of a few for profit mega corporations. This will turn file storage into what it is, a commodity and a utility. Thanks for watching this video. Please join our community and work with us to make this world a better place.